Welcome everyone to the Pantheon. I'm Ray.
I'm Evy.
And today we're looking at WandaVision. It's the first return of the MCU since the days of Endgame. I think at the time, anyone and everyone was looking for something to watch during the pandemic. So if anyone had any gripes towards this, people put it to a side. I think the day it was released on streaming and was a welcome treat to have, to watch episodically. I'm going to break it down through episodes, but before I do that, Evie, give us your initial thoughts of it. We are reviewing the first 3 episodes. So the first 3 episodes, just to tell you right now, is a mystery box. There's nothing we can say that's going to reveal anything to you because we don't know at this point. It's not until we get to episode 4 will there is a reveal. So in that sense, the floor is yours.
Okay. This happens in the 50s.
Mm-hmm.
It's about a man and a woman in the, in the 50s. They're, at first you don't know who they are or what they do.
Mm-hmm.
And it's about the life of a man and a woman who just trying to figure out who they are. And eventually you figure out they're a man and a woman who I guess have life or are given life, but you find out that they're kind of alienish and they're just trying to survive. And then a whole bunch of other, and they have all these neighbors who want to get to know who they are. And it's kind of funny, the things that go on with their neighbors.
Mm-hmm.
And at first I thought it was just okay.
Mm-hmm.
But then as it goes on, quirky things have happened.
Mm-hmm.
So they start with relationships and other things happen, and then it gets more interesting and funny. And then I started to like it, and kind of reminds me of the Bunkers, Archie Bunker.
Okay, All in the Family,
like
right?
Yeah, All in the Family.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I like it now, and that's all I have to say about it.
Okay,
Your idea?
Yeah, no, I agree with you in the sense that it's a slow burn, and you don't know like where it's going. You're right; it takes place in the 50s, early 60s, and as each episode develops, it moves forward in time. So, like the first episode is Dick Van Dyke, black and white. Second one is sort of like Bewitched, early Bewitched.
Yeah.
And the third one, well, it's we don't have to get to that, but like it pushes it up a little bit, the needle a little bit up, and you're not sure how it's really going to go. But it's intriguing. It's intriguing in the sense that you don't know where it's going. It's a slow build, but it gets really it gets better. And they take like the first one it's called live from a studio audience, which was shot in a live audience with a 3-camera shoot. There were so many like Easter eggs and things that are in there. It's really unique. It's positioned and deposited as a comedy, but there is a great deal of drama in certain sequences. It's even in the trailers when they first came out with Deborah Rupp from that 70s show, and there's some characters in there that's just phenomenal. I think it's smart the way they did it because you don't know like what's going on. You just know, and it takes it from the perspective that you're living a suburban life in a TV series. So it sort of pays homage to all these old shows like Bewitched, like like Good Growing Pains, and all these classic 80s, 50s, 60s shows. Mary Tyler Moore, like all these shows that we, if you grew up at the time, you can connect to. And it was a kind of show that if you have your parents with you because they were of that time, it's a show where the contemporary kids of today, as well as grown-ups and adults and grandparents, can sit down and actually watch this show together. There was something for everybody, and you didn't have to watch Endgame to appreciate this particular series. It was completely outside of that window. So for those, if you're coming in green or raw, it's a mystery. It's a fun look back at television back in the day. It's a good open discussion of how things were. It's kind of goofy in terms of how it's executed, but that's how they were in the time. And like you were saying, it's just as the show was going along, I really got into the show more and more, and it was a lot of fun. And what do you think of the commercials?
They were cute. You know, kind of. I didn't expect it.
Right.
Kind of made me laugh and stuff like that. They were pretty good. You know, just just like a spin-off of what you think the 50s would be like. You know, with the ads. I really enjoyed it. Laughed a little. Yeah.
Yeah, they had a meeting once. If you're going to look into it deeper, but like for what they were representing, it was kind of fun. It's good because it's like right in the halfway mark of each episode, there's a commercial, and it kind of it's a good switch up. So that was kind of fun. And it's just the messages in it was. It's progressive in meaning, but like it's interesting how they go about it. The one commercial which we can't get into now made me laugh because I did not understand that one at all, and that's like our next week's one. But it's just it's out there. It was quite remarkable. Thumbs up for this one. I look forward to talking about the next couple episodes. It should be really exciting. And on that note, I am Ray,
and I'm Evy.
We'll talk to you next week.
Goodbye.
Okay.